talk to me about a remarkable moment in your life.
That wasn't a moment. You told me to talk about.
Okay, Granny.
I had to. If you had a older brother or sister at school, you had to go with them rather than your own school to be evacuated. And for a whole week, we used to go up to my sister's school, and it turned out there wasn't a war, wasn't starting. And then the end of the week, we said it's sure to be today, and it was. And we were evacuated down to some place in the country. It was the wrong place, and we were transferred to Dorking in Surrey. And while I was there, I lived in about 5 different people who were evacuated pushed onto. And for about a year, my mother and father came to live down in Dorking, same place. And, rooms, not a flat, rooms. And we lived there till the end of the war. No, I didn't, because I left. I was 10 when the war broke out, just 10 and 20 days. And when I was 16 and I was back at home after being evacuated, I started work. I was going to, because I would have gone to school or work, but I went to work. And I can't remember about that.
How old was you?
I was, oh dear, I know it a minute ago. I was 16 or 15 or 14. 14 and 5 days, I think I was.
Exactly.
Yes, I wouldn't have left school if it hadn't been for moving all the time. You got that done already, didn't it? 14 and 5 days.
And so, how did it make you feel being evacuated? How did you feel?
I was so young. I remember holding my sister's hand in bed, separate beds, because she was unhappy. She was 15 and I was only just 10. I was perfectly happy.
What about the people that you were living with? What were they like?
Well, we moved to about...
What was your favourite house that you stayed in?
The end one was, we went to live in a council house. The woman, and she had a daughter of 8, and I was what, 10? I don't know. And the husband was away in the war, and we lived there until my parents came down to live. And altogether that was a year, or was it?
Mum, are you sure you were 14?
She said she was 10 before.
Yeah, I don't think you were 14. That's when you started work.
That's when
you started work, 14.
I didn't. I was 14 and 5 days. 14 and 5 days when I started work. And I was down Dorking, wasn't I? I went to work. Then we came back to London, I think, soon. And
what was it like when you came back to London? Had life changed? Was it different?
Well, I was 10 when I went, and I was 14 when I came back, so I suppose it had. But no, not really.
No?
Not really.
And we're going to go back to the love thing. So can you tell me about your first love?
My first boyfriend. Why don't you
Okay, all right, go on, your first boyfriend.
Peter Walpole. I don't think that was the first one. Peter Walpole was a boy who lived near us. And I was going to marry him. And then one day he said his brother was going to, he was one of 7, one of his brothers was going to Canada, and he decided to go with him, just like that. So he went. That was the end of him.
Was you heartbroken?
No. I mean, I've never been in love with a man, I don't think.
You were going to go, Mum?
Pardon?
You were going to go with him?
I wasn't. I was supposed to be going later. Thank you, Kathy. I was supposed to be going later because it was all quick. So I saved up the money, £52 or something it was, to get to Canada. And I kept telling him, and he kept saying he didn't realise it would be so quick. But so-and-so, there was a thing that was every 100 years. Anyway, there's lots of little things going on, so I couldn't come. And in the end, I told him, it was obvious he would just put me off, so I said I wasn't coming. And I didn't. So I never went to Canada. And What happened after that? Oh, I met Peter
You had
Walpole,
100
I suppose.
children. And lived
Peter
life.
Walpole, did I? What did you say?
You had 100 children and you lived your life
Didn't
happy
have
ever
one.
after.
That was long. No, I met
Talk
Peter
about when you
Walpole.
met Dad.
Huh?
Talk about when you met Dad. Ashton. Table tennis?
Oh yes, long time after. This was when I was about 5, 4.
About 50s? About 20? 25?
No. 40, 50.
Just,
My boyfriend, my boy I knew, walking along the road, and came in and said, oh, he's just seen my future husband, and he, he was pleased because he went to school with him and everything. It appears because lots of them are around there because it's near the YMCA for men, and they used to go there when they first came to London from Barbados. That's where they came from, and I ended up marrying him.
and what was his name?
Ashton
Gibson.
Gibson. God, that's
And how many children did you have with him?
it was 8, I think, or 7. Was it 8 or 7? 8.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for talking to me, Granny.
Okay. Oh, is that the end of it?
Yeah, bye.
Didn't have a life after that.
Yeah, you really need to mention that.